Hey, good morning, everybody. Just thought I would, with all of the activity we've been having over the last few days, I thought I would have a little morning briefing with you guys, let you know what to expect today, tomorrow, through the weekend, and hopefully have some good news as far as our forecast for next week. But first, let's take a look what happened overnight last night. There was a complex of storms that formed in central Missouri, actually in parts of our west central Missouri in Pettis, Benton counties. Some of these rainfall totals this morning were incredible for central Missouri for the second straight day. The radar estimations through central Missouri out in eastern Pettis County, anywhere between 5 to over 12.75 inches. This is radar estimations of the rainfall that had fallen last night into the overnight hours. So that's two nights in a row in which central Missouri has received anywhere between 5 to 12.5 inches of rainfall. So flooding is a huge concern out here in central Missouri, from Pettis County, Benton County, all the way over to Columbia, Jeff City, and over towards the St. Louis area. So flooding has been a huge concern over there. Some very strong thunderstorms moved through that area last night. There was a tornado warning, two tornado warnings last night that were issued for central Missouri. No reports of any damage with them. I was watching the storms very carefully last night as they seemed to blossom in Benton and Pettis County. They would form and then move off into a little bit better environment into central Missouri and grow upscale. So we've had temperatures in the lower 90s, dew point near 80, which is, we're talking tropical dew points. And I expect the same for the next few days into the weekend as well. So I want to take a look at, we'll start with today. I want to show you here this is 11 a.m. 2 p.m. and notice there's a few thunderstorms right around the 5-6 o'clock all the way into the mid-evening hours here on the short-term model. So this morning we do have a few showers and thunderstorms, very scattered, that will be moving through west central Missouri. And then as we come into the afternoon today, right around the 5 o'clock time frame, all the way through the evening hours, we will see the potential for some showers and thunderstorms. And we are under a marginal risk for severe storms, of course, with dew points and temperatures being as high as what they are. Plenty of fuel for the fire to keep these storms with the possibility of being severe. Strong straight line winds and large hail are the two prominent threats. The tornado threat is not zero, however, it is relatively low. That's typical for this time of year. The reasoning is because we have the jet stream has retreated all the way up in northern Canada right now. So we don't have that big push from a jet stream to help spin up the atmosphere to make conditions a little bit more favorable for tornadoes. And of course, here over the next few weeks, that jet stream will begin its southern descent as we head into fall and become stronger. And then of course, as we head into fall, into September, October, a new LRC, lead Zachary occurring cycle, will begin to form. And that's going to be kind of an exciting time for us here at Subby's Weather Talk, because as paid members, thanks to the generosity of many of our members in the spring, We are going to actually see this evolve and listen to Gary Lezak's explanation of how the LRC evolves in September and October and set up a new pattern as we go into 2024. So pretty excited about that coming up here in the next few weeks. But again, today this morning we're gonna have some scattered showers and thunder showers. They are not expected to be severe. And then again, as what you're looking at right now is a cycle of today's model. We're going into about 1 o'clock here, and then around 5 o'clock this afternoon we start seeing some scattered thunderstorms into the overnight. Some of these storms could be severe with the possibility of large hail and damaging winds. So this I will be again keeping an eye on this evening, this afternoon, for all of us here in west central Missouri. Looking a little bit forward here over the next couple days, we have a shot at severe thunderstorms every day through Sunday, and then hopefully we are anticipating a cold front moving in Sunday night, bringing down our temperatures, ushering in some drier air for next week, which I think we are all good and ready for. Friday night into Saturday so far has been is looking like it's going to be our best chance to see maybe a little bit more widespread severe weather here in west central Missouri. The Storm Prediction Center has us for Friday night and Saturday already in a slight risk for most of west central Missouri for severe storms. So we definitely want to be weather aware over the next few days, especially as we head into Friday and Saturday. Everybody has outdoor plans, camping, so on and so forth. So I will be keeping an eye on Friday and Saturday and into the weekend for the possibility of severe storms. Right now, let's take a look at current radar, as we do have some scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout west central Missouri. We have more out here in Kansas. We set this into motion. Everything is moving off to the east-southeast. So as the morning goes on, we're probably going to see a few more showers and thunder showers, not expected to be severe, that will move through, and eventually they will dissipate. And then our heat and humidity will build up today for scattered convection, scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and tonight. So let's talk a little bit about next week. So on Sunday, we are anticipating a cold front moving in. What we can expect with that is high temperatures and low temperatures anywhere between 8 to 12 degrees below normal. That's going to bring our low temperatures back down into the mid 60s and our high temperatures in the low 80s for next week. So definitely something for us to look forward to, and I know I am looking forward to a nice cool down, so maybe even be able to open up a window and air out the house. I know all of our air conditioner units are they're breathing hard right now. They've been working their tails off over the last month and a half now. So looking forward to that. So kind of a brief recap here. We're going to be looking at a slight chance for scattered thunderstorms this afternoon and tonight, with the possibility of some could have some strong winds and large hail. We have a better chance tomorrow afternoon. That would be Friday afternoon into Saturday. That's going to be our best chance to see some severe weather here in west central Missouri. And then again on Sunday, we will have another chance before this cold front moves through of seeing some thunderstorms. Some may be strong, so we need to remain weather aware over the next few days into the weekend. I will try to maybe have a little bit more detailed weekend forecast for those that have plans that are going camping this weekend, and maybe a little bit better handle on when time frame we can expect to see some of those stronger storms move through Friday night into Saturday. We've had a lot of new members come into the room, which is fantastic. We're up over 6,000 members here in Subby's Weather Talk. I never thought we would ever get to that point, but I said that at 1,000 members and 2,000 members, 5,000 members, and here we are about 6 years later, and we're at 6,000 members. So I appreciate your continued support here. This is not just my group. This is everybody's group. So all of you guys contribute to this Facebook group by your pictures, your reports. I am one busy guy during a severe storm event. I'm sending your information you provide in the group to the National Weather Service. Helps them to be able to take a look at radar, take a look at your reports, and be able to warn ahead of time people ahead of these storms. So we seen that last night. Had some reports out of Windsor of some anywhere between half to 1 inch hail that was falling in and around Windsor. I'd let the National Weather Service know about this, and they issued a severe thunderstorm watch for that area and point to the south and to the east. So they'd like to have some confirmation of some severe weather. They think it's going to happen. It looks like it's going to happen, but until they start getting some of these reports of it actually happening, then they feel confident enough to issue watches and warnings, and it really helps them out. So I do know they appreciate that. You guys throw in your pictures on there, which is fantastic. It really kind of sets the tone for the room. So thank you guys for all of your support and your contributions to the group. Once we start settling down, maybe sounds like sometime next week, I do have a weather radio. I had said that I will be given away in the group for reaching our 6,000 members. That will bring up my total of weather radios to around 35 weather radios that's been given away here in the room here over the last couple years, which is fantastic. Anybody that knows me know how much that I preach to the choir about the importance of having a weather radio in your home. I feel like two key components you got to have in every home. The one is the smoke detector. Number two is a weather radio. So they are not expensive. They're very economical for what they do. You can pick them up here on Amazon for $34.88. If you have Prime, there's no shipping. You get it in a couple days. They're easy to set up. Obviously, if you have any issues with it, you're more than welcome to shoot me a text and let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you get one set up. They have travel models that we have given away. They have hand crank, non-electric weather radios out there that you can get. So I definitely encourage you guys to take a look at this, and we will be giving one of these away right here in the room. For all the new members in the room, I touched on this last night, but I definitely want to reiterate. I do work a full-time job, so I'm not able to be in front of a computer 24/7, even though sometimes it feels like I am. But what I set up a couple different avenues to make sure that you always have a means to be able to know any watches, warnings, advisories that are here in West Central Missouri, to try to help keep you safe in the event that storms begin to roll through at a time where I'm busy. I'm not able to update right away. One of the newer things I have provided is a Facebook page. It is public. It's called Subby's WCMO West Central Missouri Advisory Page, and it will actually update up to the second any watches, warnings, advisories for West Central Missouri. So a very, very great tool to have. All you have to do is go to the page, like it, have your notifications on for Facebook, and it will actually show up on your timeline every time that a warning, watch, or advisory is issued. So very, very important page. If you want to give it a follow, like the page, and you will stay weather alerted through this. You can also get to these warnings, watches, and advisories by going to the website. I developed a website for those that I know several of you do not have a Facebook account and do not do the social media game too much. So, but you do get online. So www.subbysweathertalk.com. This is the home page you're seeing on the screen right now, and tons of information on here. Once you go to the web page, all you have to do is scroll down, and you will see the warnings and watches and advisory page right here. So you can go right to the website. Actually, from the website, you can get all of the information. You will get all of the warnings, watches, advisories. You have today's forecast, tomorrow's forecast. You have the severe weather outlook for a couple days right here on the home page. Here on the menu, you can go click on this right here. They'll take you right to my YouTube feed, right to where this is going to be posted, and you can look at all my previous feeds. You can subscribe to my channel, be notified when I go live. I always try to post a link in the Facebook group as well, but this is a great way to go straight to my YouTube live feed. I do have a weather blog. It's kind of maybe very similar to what I post on Facebook in the group. And then, of course, if you want to look at radar, it has the radar link. It has maps and models. It has winter weather info, which has power outage maps, road conditions, weather news. So all kinds of information right here at your fingertips through the website. So just want to make sure everybody knows about those two different avenues to be able to obtain warnings and watches. And of course, there's several apps out there also. If you're not familiar with them, I do have a pinned link that is up on top of the Facebook group where you guys can go and take a look. One is Storm Shield. So I'll just bring this up so you guys can actually see. This is one of my favorite apps for both Android and Apple. And you can set this up so that it follows you wherever you go. I just recently went on a trip, and it notified me when we entered a county that was under a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch. It notified me through a notification on my phone that I'm entering an area of severe weather. So very good app here. I definitely recommend that. There is also another app, and it is sponsored by the American Red Cross. And you can download this app. This is also for Android and Apple. And this also does the same thing. You receive the latest alerts, track the hazards on a live interactive map, and then it also has some helpful hints how to learn and to prepare about severe weather. Two great apps to have on your phone. So I definitely want to touch on that for a minute also. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the morning briefing, guys. And again, a lot of information to cover. You know, since we're going to have 2 or 3 more days of potential severe weather, I want to take a time when I was available and no severe weather around us right now to kind of give a briefing on what we can expect. Just to recap, we're gonna be seeing a few showers, thunder showers this morning. None of them are supposed to be severe. I'm not expecting them to be severe. We're going to have a little bit of a dry out period throughout the day. We are going to heat back up. Heat indexes up over 100 again today. High humidity. Thunderstorms around the 4 to 5 p.m. time frame. We will start seeing build up in west central Missouri and into the overnight hours. Typically, the last 3 runs I've seen between 4 and about 11 p.m. is the most active time that we're looking at. Some of these storms this afternoon and tonight could be severe with strong straight line winds and large hail. So we need to remain weather aware today. Tomorrow night into Saturday, we stand a little bit better of a chance to see more severe weather here in west central Missouri. So definitely be weather aware through Sunday. And then we have a nice cool down in store for next week. So enjoy the Thursday. Take care. Stay weather aware. And I will be updating as we move on through the day today.